First of all, I want to ask you all that do you know the purpose of the program? Like, what do you think is like would be the end goal of the program? Nothing much. Okay. So,
I guess networking and just getting an idea of something outside of our studies.
okay. Anyone else? Okay. So let me tell you. So you all have seen these big $1 billion companies, and what generally these companies have is a strong a CEO a founder who founds the company. Then he hires CEO, chief marketing manager, chief operations manager, and all these things, right? So he hires these people as their employee, right? And the difference between, like, I am trying to prove here that we as teenagers, we as 17 to 18-year-old kids, we can build a company, and we have that strength that, like, we have some unfair advantages that those big professionals don't, right? So, like, can you name a few? What do you think that what is your biggest unfair advantage? As yeah, a time. Yeah, that's great. Okay. And anyone else? You can.
We don't have those much responsibilities. Like we don't have bills to pay, so we can actually devote the time here to do something we want.
Right, exactly. And we don't have any like responsibility, so we can choose our passion, we can work on our passion, we don't need to stress about earning money. We can gain experiences, we are open to do different things and learn while we are doing, right?
Yeah, and also I guess this is the age where we can, take a lot of risks which they cannot take, adults cannot take.
Exactly, right. And we are like generally, you must have heard that teens and young children are the ones who come up with best ideas and best out of the box ideas. And um okay, we are the ones who comes up with best ideas. All like anything we need is adults can take risks, not afford it, right? And we as teenagers, all what we need is to execute our things properly. Okay, we have the passion, we have the energy, we have time, but the thing more domains to explore, right? But the thing we get stuck as it is capital building and building a brand. We think that we are teenagers, so we can't do this, we can't do that, but we set our own limitations. Domain expansion, can easily learn from mistakes. Yes. So the purpose of this program is that, like, on the course of this program, 3 months, we are going to learn different skills. We are going to explore various fields, take risk, fail again, take risk, discuss, and teach everyone. Like, everyone is going to teach what specific skills they have to other people, so that we can share our skills, we can grow together. And at the end, we are going to build a brand out of, like, everyone has a unique strength. Yesterday I read all of your profiles, and I saw that, okay, everyone is unique here, everyone has some special skills that they can bring on the table. And, like, if we just take 5% of a person, like 5% of the strengths of a person and take around like 20 people, then it makes a complete 100% of strengths of everyone, right? And also something special is that here we all are participating as leaders, not as employees, right? No one is an employer, everyone is a leader of their work. Agreed, everyone?
True.
Right. So now I would like to ask you all that about some of your unique experiences, something that makes you different from others, something special that you can bring on the table, which will help us build a brand. Okay, So now let me tell you about my experience. Till then you can think about yours also. So last 2 months back, I was there in the International Robotics Championship. So we were about to start with the competition. We were given a 5-minute timer, and we built a robot, and we just had to make our best performance. The robot was supposed to do some task, and the robot which does the best task will score the most points and it moved to the final round, right? So the thing that happened with me was that at the last moment when the round started, my robot was it malfunctioned. It encountered 2 to 3 problems at once, and the timer was started. So that moment, what I did was I immediately took action. I immediately got my toolbox. I screwed over and rewired the robot under 30 seconds and made it work back again. And I scored among top 10 in the competition. So that is my strength. I can troubleshoot. I can execute properly, and this is what I bring to the table. Now you all also can tell something about your strengths, something unique you did, something special you did. Yes, Ayush, you can speak.
I'm not sure how many of you have taken a look on that post, but yeah, that's one of my advantages, that when I hate something, right, I have some sort of an advantage of emotion, that say I hate something, say I love something, say I'm adoring something, right? So I'll be very, very passionate about it. Say I hated Hindi. So what I did was I utilized mathematics so that I had to study the least amount and get the most marks. So I combined something which I hated with something which I absolutely love, and yeah, there goes the mixture which allowed me an 83% accuracy, and after today I'm never touching that subject.
Okay, that's great. I read about that in your LinkedIn post. So we have Ayush, who is bringing his mathematical and analytical skills on the table, and he will be supporting us with that thing. So now Karthika Kanan, sorry for mispronunciation. You may speak.
Yeah, it's okay, no issues. And so I got this opportunity to visit IIT Bombay, which was one of my dream universities. And I got an opportunity to pitch my startup idea to investors and mentors over there. So, and we participated in a lot of competitions and games happening over there. And the team which was organizing the competitions, they were not doing it properly. So there were a lot of confusions in the formations of teams and stuffs. So at that time we had to repeatedly change teams. So we had to connect with new people repeatedly. It is a tough thing, but I think I did it well. I got to know a lot of people. I connected with all of them. So, and we also won a lot of prizes. I mean, I won a lot of prizes, but with different teams. So I think teamwork is one of my core strengths, and I am also a good leader, as I believe.
That's great. So Karthika is bringing teamwork and her networking skills on the table. That's amazing. Now, Akshara, you may speak.
Sorry, Prajwal, it is Akarsha, but no problem. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much. So for me, my strengths are basically on speaking. I love to communicate, love to connect with few industry leaders, and I have also done few corporate events. So I have done few anchoring there, which also gained a lot of confidence in myself, and also leadership skills, which I gained from conducting few events for teens locally in my park. And also I love to explore different things, different fields. And yes, the only weakness right now I'm facing is overthinking. I overthink a lot, but I'm still working on that. Yeah,
that's great. So we have an explorer here who is going to explore new opportunities and bring something great on the table. Now, next, Nanisha, you may speak. Sorry for mispronouncing.
Oh, it's completely fine. If I talk about a strength which I believe is kind of unique, I guess it will be versatility. Like, I have interest in literally everything. Um, Whether it is sciences, maths, finance, or arts, everything. Like, I have been to a marketing competition wherein we won. I have also been to a national level science competition. I'm a science student. Other than that, I am also a poet and writer. Uh, and I also draw. So plus I have also been to like leadership events, and I also organize events on my own, like in my school. So I'd say the thing is that I am interested in literally everything. Anything I see, I want to know more about that. And yeah, I believe that that interest is very useful because that saying you all have heard, right? That great, I forgot the saying right now. I'll find it later. The thing is, I believe that that's a great strength, that I have so much knowledge about various fields and that I'm interested in learning everything.
That's amazing. We have a jack of all trades, just like me.
Right, right. That was what I wanted to say. I forgot it right at that moment. I'm sorry.
Oh, no
We
problem.
got a female. Yeah, we got a female Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah. So, Ronak,
Guess what, guys? I find her so relatable. Like, I'm also interested in a lot of things, very curious to explore everything.
so I believe that there are many jack of all trades here. Like we have, suppose we have 10, what we can say, 10 glasses, 10 buckets, and everyone is pouring 1 cup of milk over there. And so eventually at the end, like we'll get all the 10 buckets filled up, right? So Ronak, you may speak.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. So, hi, I'm Ronak. I'm currently a second year student at computer science. So, my biggest strength is, as you all mentioned, I'm also a jack of all trades. I have a various knowledge about various fields, like whether it is about marketing, coding, or AI. So, mostly I preferred exploring AI tools. I used to play with the AI tools thing, and eventually I won some of the hackathons and AI competition as well in my colleges. Despite that, I am a head at my communication club, which is known as Speech Weaver Club, where I organize event and also execute some strategy to give hand-on experience to the audiences. So that's a small about me. Thank you.
That's amazing. That's something we will definitely need that. Nice. Atul, you may speak.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so my name is Atul and I am good at coming up with ideas.
Okay.
So, like random things from blockchain, psychology, AI, anything. I am just good at coming up with ideas. And I am also good at marketing because I have tried it and I liked it.
Okay.
That's all.
That's amazing. So we have an idea. We have so many people to execute the idea and make it successful. Right. Now, anyone else who wants to speak?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask something.
Okay.
So, this program which we are doing, is it like other programs where they teach us the stuff and then we are doing something, or it is like a study group where we do all our own stuff but we are together?
Yeah. We are doing like everyone is doing their own stuff and we are doing it together. It's not something like mentorship sort of things. Though if need persists, we may bring some mentors on board from startup accelerators and all these things. But for now, we are just exploring and we are making a mark. Okay.
So what is being provided by the program, may I ask?
Community, team, leadership.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Tanya, you may speak.
Hello everyone, I'm Tanya. As you all have mentioned earlier as well, I am also one of the jack of all trades, and my unique skills are like leadership, as I'm leading a bio club in my school. As my main interest is in the bio itself, but combining technology, advanced technology with bio. So currently, I'm exploring environmental biotechnology with the courses available on SWAYAM, and also one of other some skills are like communication. I could really communicate with people and good in a good way. So yeah, these are my skills.
That's amazing. Okay, that's great. And anyone else who wants to speak? I guess Shreya, Archit, Nivedita, you, and like, do you want to speak? Hello. Okay, so we'll move forward with the session. So now, like, we have everything. We as teenagers have everything that is required for building a great brand. Now the only thing we need is capital. So, like, wait, just let me ask you that what, according to you, what all things do we need for building a brand? You may speak, you may comment.
Mentorship, I guess.
Okay, and
Well, I guess first of all we need to decide on something, no? What we want to build about, have a good enough idea.
idea. Okay, problem we are solving.
I think
Huh?
I think consistency matters most, because you can start but you cannot, continue it for a long time. So consistency matters a lot.
It does. Consistency and patience. Ronak is speaking. Good name and description. Problem solving. Definitely, branding is also a key factor in building a brand. And idea. Yes. Value which we are providing. Okay. To the customers, right? They should feel that okay, this brand is doing something great. This brand is giving me something. Okay. And uniqueness. Yeah, that's a great thing to stand out. Amazing. Teamwork. What makes us differentiate? Okay, different, right. Teamwork, it's very important. Yes. More, we need more points. Strategy, amazing strategy. Yes. And storytelling and emotional connect. Exactly. We need that to make a presence in our, like, in customers' mind about our brand, right? More. Okay, so I'm surprised that no one has mentioned capital. I think the way we connect to the customers plays a major role in building and developing a startup, right? It does. Online presence. Yes. Okay, so funds, yeah, that is what I was mentioning, capital. So have you ever thought that we as teenagers, we have everything, but we don't have something which is capital? So do you have, like, what do you think? How can we build capital for our brand? Because, like, if we do anything, like if we are selling a product, we are selling a service, we need to build websites and all these things. So we need to have some capital, which, like, we need to make some investments, right? Sponsorships, okay. And all and
Maybe we can try for fundings. Like we can pitch the idea and we can get investments from the investors. That's one of the best options, I think.
investors, networking, okay, great. So
I don't think that
Huh?
I don't think that actually we as a teenagers,
Mhm.
if we don't have a proper working model, anyone would be providing funds
Yeah, MVP.
other than our own parents. No one is going to do that, because obviously we need to show them something that your money would be safe here.
Yes, we need to build a
True,
MVP,
true.
minimum viable product. So if we are working for social service, then donation would help. Okay, but yeah. So you all have got some pretty good points. Now I have a point which I think is like very much valid, which is selling service to build your capital. Like we all have a passion, we all have something unique. Like there is some, like I saw that Archit is very good in content writing, and like everyone is good at something, right? Someone is a web developer, someone can write content, someone can create content on Instagram, YouTube, someone is good in marketing, someone is good at like many other things. So we can freelance our services, we can provide our services at an initial stage to our, like, to customers, so that we can build a capital for our brand. And once we have gained enough capital, we can invest it and use it to build the brand. What are your views about this? What do you think? How is this idea?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Okay. And do you see
I totally agree with you, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing video editings and like marketing, and I'm trying to earn money by doing all these skill oriented jobs, maybe I can tell. And yeah, I totally agree with you.
Amazing. Ronak, you have raised your hand. Do you want to speak anything?
Yeah. So, in my opinion, as I know, most of the things are available for free. So, for the ideal phase or starting phase, we can go for free. After selling our services as like something like freelancing or something, or maybe when we will progress, we will definitely will get funds, and we will use those funds for our development of our product. Yeah.
Right. We can do this. Atul, you have also raised your hand. Do you want to speak something?
Oh no, actually it was for the earlier one.
Oh, okay. Nivedita, we were discussing about that. Like, I had an idea that we can sell our services for building a brand. Oh, she left. Okay, no problem. So, anyone else? Do you want to like contradict the statement, or do you have some points for or against? No one? So I guess this is a good point. And initially in this workshop, we can start from selling our services and building capital for our brand. And like, to create a visual in your mind that what's our venture is going to look alike. So it's like we have around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 members in this team, in this meeting. There might be some other people who might have not joined. So currently we have 12 members, and 12 members means we have 12 pillars for like a big building. Okay, instead of like the other corporate things where there is a central pillar who is the founder and there are many supporting pillars. Here what we are doing is we have 12 great pillars. Okay, everyone is a leader, and now everyone, like, we are going to collaborate, we are going to work together to build capital, then to build a brand. Okay, so for building capital, what all services can we provide? Like, also there's a point I want to mention, that I experienced this thing that I'm good at content writing, but like creating videos is quite problematic to me. Like, initially it is, maybe I'll resolve that later. But like, I am good at content writing. There might be some person in the meeting who is okay, Kashish Singh, I create blogs and videos. Okay, nice. Post on Instagram. Can you tell me how you
Yeah, just a second. So if I'm interrupting, maybe I don't have much experience with, but I really do get sometimes I really do get like good multimedia ideas. Maybe something like, okay, you might be personally aware of the interview thing, HVTSP interviews.
Yeah.
So instead of I was thinking like, okay, I have a whiteboard. So instead of maybe just saying my name is Ayush, I present a Ayush flowchart on my whiteboard.
Okay.
So I get ideas like that, and then that's just for writing, and maybe I can plug in an AI voice to get the point. Maybe, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So you are saying that the points we are not, I'm not good at. I can use other things or creative ideas like AI and all these things to resolve that, right? That's what you're
Exactly.
Okay. That's a good point. Still, I guess there are many things where AI is still not that sufficient. Like if I'm good at marketing, I'm good at marketing a product, and say you, my friend, are building something handmade. Say some handmade biscuits you are building, but you are good at making those biscuits. I am good at marketing, so we can collab together. You build the biscuits, I sell them, and there is some other person in our team who is good at like building a social presence. So he's going to build a social presence for our product, and like creating a system. You are getting my point, right? Yes or no?
I think you lagged.
I think lagged. Okay, should I repeat?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, please.
Okay. What I was saying is that Ayush is totally right that we can use AI or other internet options to do things that we can't do on our own. But I think that there are certain things that that need human essence. Okay, like Ayush is Ayush is good at building making biscuits. Okay, now I am good at doing marketing. Now what's like how can like, sorry for interruption. I am good at marketing. Ayush is good at baking biscuits. Okay, now we collab together, and Ayush gives me biscuits. I market them. I sell them. Now I got some other person on board who is good at building a social presence of our brand. So like we are building a like everyone is working together, and then we are making the impact. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
and how are we going to find Ayush? I mean, someone who is good at what we are not. Like, even like talking about myself, I can do marketing and management. So, obviously, going as a freelancer would not be a good idea because of the lack of experience. So, I want someone of my level who doesn't think that I can't do this or that, and also provide me with the funds I need as payment.
Yes, that is exactly the purpose of this community. That here we have people from all segments, and I've viewed all of your profiles. You have done really good, and like everyone now, Atul, if you are good at marketing, there is someone in this meeting who is good at building products and who is good at making a social media essence. I read in comments. Chat like there is someone who's saying Kashish Gupta, she creates blogs and videos which are related to past mysteries which she posts on Instagram and YouTube. Okay, definitely I started. Okay, yeah, so I guess you all are clear with the point, and that's the thing what we are going to do. The meeting is going to end soon, but so the today's task is that the group is open. Okay, we all are going to discuss our ideas. We all are going to like present ourselves ki I am doing this thing, I need help, I need a guy who can do this for me. We can collaborate and work together. Okay, so, and jack of all trades, many people are jack of all trades, so they are like able to do anything you may speak. Okay, plus point. So what are some few things we can do? We can do influencer YouTubing, then we can do shadow YouTube. We can become shadow influencers, like make no face channels. Then what we can do is reselling dropshipping. That requires capital, so we'll keep that for later. Then freelancing is something we can do. Freelancing, like you are aware about that. Okay, selling your ideas and selling your expertise as a service. Okay. So is everyone clear with all of the points? You may like ask any doubts if you have. Okay, Aish. Guys, do you have any doubts? Do you want to ask anything?
Just not yet.
Okay. Oh, thanks for the info. Okay.
Are we going to do some projects?
Yes, we are going to do. We are like after 2 to 3 weeks when we get comfortable with each other, knowing each other, we are going to make work on a single project to build a brand. But for now, we are just going to collaborate, do team, like we are going to collaborate, and my pleasure. Okay, we are going to collaborate, work together, and hone our skills. Okay. Now, anyone, do you want to ask anything? Yeah, Kartika, you can speak.
Okay, so do you think everyone will be okay with sharing their ideas with everyone? Do you think they come and do it?
Like I read some post on Instagram that said that if you are having an idea, that's that's okay. Everyone has an idea, but execution is the main thing. So I guess you all should share your ideas. You should collaborate, work together, because like having an idea is not like it's not sufficient. You have to get someone who can execute it well. If you are not able to do that alone, right?
Yeah, I agree. I'm willing to do that, but I've seen many people who are not willing to do. So there might be some people in this group also. So what would you like to say to them?
Guys, the only thing I want to say is that like anywhere you go, you have to do teamwork, you have to collaborate, and you have to share your ideas, and like for the sake of execution, for the sake of the bigger goal, you have to work together, right? So like I have so many ideas with me, and I'll share a personal story. I have many ideas with me, and when I went on for executing them, that's when I became the jack of all trades. I tried everything, but not everything works. So I invited Revant with me. He's good at artificial intelligence thing. So I invited him so that I can execute my idea with him. I shared my idea. We collaborated. We are now like we are going to work together. So that's what I'm telling. Only idea is not the thing. You need an execution. You need to execute it. Okay. So I would love if you are going to share your ideas, share and everything. As much as it sounds communist, I agree. Okay. So anything else? Less than a minute, the meeting is going to end. Tomorrow
I just had a proposal. Does any person here love Beyblades?
Can you repeat?
Just like, is there any person here who loves Beyblades?
Beyblades. You can post this on the group if